Hello guys, welcome to my channel and today I'm here to talk about Mushoku Tensei episode number 7 and another good episode. Nothing amazing but a solid episode. So let's just start with it. So Eris seems to be doing really good at swordsmanship, at least when compared to Rudy. Like Rudy isn't doing that great, but Eris seems like she has improved a lot. So that's great going for her. And Rudy's learning some new languages. He's learning three new languages, which he's having a hard time learning, but it is what it is. At least he's young, so it's still easy for him to learn stuff. As he mentions that it's great that I have this like younger body, that my memory is really good. And also the main like story of this episode was revolving around Aries trying to learn dancing. So that's what it was. And Rudy, one point he had to go and convince Ares to come and learn dance, and that's where he brought up a pretty like huge point. He was like, if you're not gonna work hard, like if she's not gonna put in the work right now, she's gonna regret it later. And because that's what Rudy's thing is, he wasted his previous life, he feels like, and that's why he's trying to build this life like being a better one. So yeah, that point definitely hits hard, especially if you are past a certain age. You're like, man, if I put up, like, if just like everybody told me and I would have put in the hard work at that point, my life would have been better, and you regret it later. So that's a pretty big point, and if you can understand that at an early age, that's gonna be really helpful, because you're 100% gonna regret it if you don't put in the work at like the right time. So yeah, you're gonna regret it. That was the point I wanted to bring up, because I've said, I don't know how many episodes ago, but I said that this show seems like it gives us some messages, some kind of advices, and maybe not like the most deepest ones or like eye-opening ones, but the ones that it gives, those are really important. So I feel like that's one good thing that this show does, because this is literally Rudy trying to build a better life. So yeah, that point I just want to bring up. And Rudy was also writing a letter to Roxy, and whenever I see Roxy, I really like Roxy. So whenever I see her on the screen, it's just always a good time. And I don't know why this show does it, but like there's no need for that prince to come and grab Roxy, but they do it just for like giggles, which is not funny. If like it is not adding anything to the series, it just, in my opinion, it just makes it worse, because it doesn't seem like it belongs in that scene. It does not, but it ends up being there. They always do this kind of stuff. There will be one more scene that I will talk about later, but I just want to bring it up because this happened in one of like few episodes ago too, where Prince tried to grab Roxy. He did, and in this one too. So I don't know why do they do it. Like, it's not like it is helping the show. If it would be helping the show, it would be a ecchi show, understandable, but it is not, and it just feels really out of place to me. So I just wish it wasn't there, but I know it's gonna be there since it's not gonna go away. Like, it's not just magically gonna go away. So I wish it wasn't there, because this show definitely does not need it. It can stand on its own. It does not need that kind of a stuff. So that's one minor complaint I have. And it is his birthday, so she is now 10 years old and Rudy is 8. And yeah, that's all I have about that information, like nothing else. But she learned dance with Rudy, and Rudy, when like it was Eris's birthday, she was doing the dance. So somebody from the crowd, like somebody's kid, had to step up and be like, okay, I'll go and dance with her. And Eris was really nervous because everybody was looking her. So it was not like she's bad at dancing, but she just was really, really nervous. But since she practiced with Rudy this whole time, and when Rudy was like, okay, I need to help her in this situation, so he went for, and he was like, okay, I'll dance with you. And yeah, they did perform really good. So like their relationship seems to be going good. At first I was like, okay, if they are going in like a direction for them, which it's kind of weird because they're still really young. One is 8 and one is 10. They're still really young, so it's really weird, first of all. But then I quickly realized, okay, oh no, they're cousins, so that's not going anywhere. I was like, okay, if it is and Rudy seems to be like being a thing, then I guess Selfie and Rudy, that's not going to be like they are not gonna go in that direction. But then I realized, okay, they are cousins. So, but I still think so, like Rudy and Selfie, that's not gonna happen. I feel like it's gonna be some other girl, or maybe he's gonna develop a harem or something. Who knows? But just want to bring that point up. And as I told earlier in the video, that I will be bringing one point here, and that is, okay, I forgot his name. It is his father's name, but when Rudy was like talking to three girls, he came and he said, if you are looking to taking them to the bed, don't forget about the contraceptives. Bro, he's 8 years old. What? Why? Why? He's fucking 8 years old. You don't know that he is like, from like mind, he's like 30, in his like mid 30s. In your eyes, he's just 8 years old. What? Why? I complained about this kind of stuff 1 or 2 episodes ago too, but why? Why is it a thing? Why do I think these are the, I'm not hating on the show, it's just criticism because it does not need it. It just does not need this kind of stuff, but it's just thrown in there for some reason. It's, as I told you, it is not making it better, it's just making it worse. So I don't know, I just wish we get less of it, but I don't think so. But now let's move on to the better stuff about this episode, where Rudy like was giving wands to Ghislaine and Eris because they graduated, and Ghislaine gave her a ring and said like, this will protect you from evil men in your sleep. And I was like, okay, I was just in my mind, I was like, okay, yeah, this is definitely gonna protect her from Rudy, and they fucking did that. In the next scene, Rudy was trying to do something and he was like, okay, maybe the ring. Of course, it was not the ring that like stopped Rudy from doing it. It was Rudy himself. But it was like, I just thought that, like, I just thought it as a joke. But then they literally did it in the next scene. So, I again, if they would have done something else, if Rudy would have not stopped, I would have complained about that scene also, because I had a really big problem with what Rudy did to Eris in the previous one, I think so. Yeah, that one, I just had a really big problem with that, so I just don't want to see it. So I'm happy that Rudy stopped and he's gonna become a better person, hopefully. So that's one thing I had to bring up there. And that was about the episode. It was a solid episode. It still feels like more slice of life-ish, but there was one scene at the last, like at the end, where we see some kind of thing floating in the air, but before that he caught Eris's grandfather in 4KST with a beast mate. So good. It does not need it. Seriously, like, why? It's just weird because he's just an 8-year-old kid. I just find it really weird for some reason. Like, I just this show definitely feels like it's gonna move on to more action heavy kind of a series. So I'm just waiting for that, because we see something in the sky and Eris's grandfather says that it is not a bad thing, and he's like, Rudy asks him why. He's like, I just like to think that it is not a bad thing. So yeah, I feel like the problems might occur here, something might happen, and Ghislaine, I feel like we're gonna be seeing some epic Ghislaine moments really soon. So yeah, that was about the episode. I had some complaints which I brought up. It's just, I'm not hating on this anime because I'm watching it and enjoying it, but these are just complaints, because if it weren't for these things, this series would have been even better. So yeah, that's it. Let me know what did you guys feel about it in the comments below, and I will be here for episode number 8 next week. So till then, have a great time. I'll meet you in the next one.